after the game here, Horsham 1, Carshalton Athletic 0 with Horsham's manager Dom Di Paola. Good win for you, 3 on the trot now, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. We had a really tough game on a tough pitch Saturday, and we knew that we'd probably get a little bit leggy tonight. But I thought first half we were excellent, created a lot of chances. Probably should have taken a couple of them, and then second half it was a bit more of a sort of a midfield battle. But I didn't feel, apart from the mistake at the end there when they went through, I think we all had our head in our hands at that stage. But apart from that, I didn't feel like they really troubled us too much, and I thought it was a good win against a really good side.
Yeah, it was an important save by your keeper there at the end. I mean, as you say, bit of a break in the sort of the midfield area, and then 1-on-1, but stood big, good, important save.
Yeah, it's like just a moment's lapse, a little bit of concentration there. Just took our eye off the ball, and he's got in behind us. But Sam's an unbelievable shot stopper. So you kind of always back him to do it, and he's not had a lot to do today. So fair play to him. He's stayed alert at the end there, and he's got us the 3 points.
And we said before you're on a bit of a run now. So what's the ambition now for the rest of the season? Obviously you had a good cup run, and that's ended now, and you concentrate on the league. So what's the ambition?
It's just the cliche, one game at a time at the moment. We're just trying to sort of make up for what was a really, really bad start to the season. So we've kind of lost a quarter of the season with our start with the FA Cup games and the injuries that we picked up in those replays and stuff like that. We've been makeshift for weeks. I've got to give credit tonight. Our captain is not a centre half. He's been playing centre half for the last 5 weeks, and he's just been tremendous there. But we've not had a centre half for a number of weeks in there. So it's just taking each game as it comes now and focusing on the next one. We've got a tough game Saturday. We've got lots of games to catch up. So we've got a tough game Tuesday as well again against Wingate. So there's a lot of football to be played, but we're just going to focus on the individual games as they come.
Yeah. Okay, well, best of luck for the rest of the season. Thanks for talking to us. Cheers. So Carshalton fans will probably recognise the guy standing next to me, Danny Dudley, now Horsham player. First time back playing at Carshalton, I believe. Danny, how did you find it? Obviously a great result, but how did you find the game?
Yeah, pleased with the result. Obviously we knew Carshalton's threats, and we know they're a dangerous side, but that was probably one of our best performances, and we've been on a bit of a decent run lately, picking up a couple of wins after we had a bit of a good FA Cup run, sort of a little bit of a distraction from the league, but we've managed to win 3 on the bounce now, so hopefully we'll be able to stay on a little roll and push ourselves up that table a little bit.
And what are your ambitions, you think, for the season? I've just been speaking to your manager Dom, and he's saying it's all one game at a time and all that, so that you must kind of have something in mind where you'd like to get to at the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as I said, the FA Cup run was a little bit of a distraction for us, and we're playing catch up with a few games in hand in the league. We obviously feel that the position we're in is a false position, but at the end of the day, it's up to us to make sure we pull ourselves out of it. And listen, Dom's probably right. One game at a time, we just try and push up that table. I think the league this year, everyone will beat everyone. I don't really think anyone's going to run away with it, although obviously Worthing are doing well at the top, but they got beat at the weekend, so I just think it's wide open, and anyone who puts a decent run together middle towards the end of the season, maybe we'll have a chance. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you later in the season back in the return fixture at Horsham.
Yeah. I mean, it was always going to be one of those where we drew you guys in the FA Trophy as well. Fortunately, I was suspended for that. But yeah, return fixture I think is in February time. So
yeah, I wasn't going to say anything about the suspension, but you mentioned it. So yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
One to look forward to.
Yeah, mistake on my part in the game before, but it's part and parcel of the game. We've got to take it on the chin. So look forward to February now.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for talking
to us.
Very much.
Cheers. Thanks.
Bye now. Here with Alberto Curti after the Horsham game, 1-0 loss at home. Bit of a frustrating evening all round, I'd imagine, Alberto.
Extremely frustrating, extremely disappointed all round. I think from the kick-off we were in other races and not good enough today. Just wasn't good enough, and you can see that Horsham were more up for the game and they deserved the 1-0 win. However, saying that, we had our chances and we've got to finish our chances, simple as that.
Yeah, no. I mean, obviously I guess you're referring to the Lewis chance at the end in particular, which was... But to be fair, I mean, I think you're right. They did largely control the game, and chances were few and far between for the most part.
I wouldn't say they controlled the game, because we had our moments in terms of controlling the game. However, there was something today that wasn't right, and we've got to make sure that we put it right on the future games. We just cannot turn out and perform like that. It's just simple as that.
Obviously, a few suspensions today, and a few key players. Do you think that perhaps just took a bit of an edge off the particularly the attacking play today?
You may say that. However, it's a question of squad. Within the squad, it's down to the other players now to take those chances. Now, some people today did well, did okay. However, we expect better, and it's just as simple as that. And yep.
There's obviously a chance to bounce back against Leatherhead on Saturday, who are clearly struggling at the moment, but you'd hope to pick up 3 points there, I guess.
Again, it's not a question of what other teams are doing, it's a question of what we're doing. I'll refer back to what I keep on saying, is if we do the right things, then it's a different outcome, different games. And, I mean, obviously hearing from certain people, when we play the way the Carshalton way, how we play, we're unplayable on our day. However, today wasn't one of those, and as you say, we've got to try and make sure that we put it right for Saturday. And I'm confident on the boys and on the squad that we will put that right for Saturday.
Okay, well, thanks for coming out, Alberto. Won't keep you any longer on a cold and frustrating evening.
Cheers, Graham.
Cheers. Right, after the Horsham game here with Lloyd Thomas, Lloyd didn't really feel like he had much to do tonight, but obviously it was a pretty frustrating night for everyone concerned.
Well, had a little bit to do towards the end, but they kept possession of the ball near enough the whole game, so I was in the middle of the park, and they get that one little spawny opportunity that has a little deflection and goes in the bottom corner. But at the end of the day, it come down to them. Pete said that they wanted it more than us in the end. And that was it really. We didn't really make any chances. The one at the end, his keeper's made a good save, but that's about it really, isn't it?
Probably right. From a personal point of view, you must be pretty pleased with your recent form. Certainly, Welling Garden City in particular, you made some pretty astonishing saves that day. And you trying to remember what the last game was. You made some pretty good ones in that as well.
Rains Park, wasn't it? Rains Park.
Oh yeah, maybe not that one then.
Before that, made one at the start, 1-0 up. If it was 1-1, game's different. Isn't it?
No, fair point. But no, I mean seriously, you must be pretty pleased with your own form at the moment.
Yeah, it's all right. But I said to you after the Welling game, I would rather have made no saves, and then gone through to the next round. I think when you're a goalkeeper, it's quite an individual sport in that way.
Yeah.
Because you can make save after save and still be on the losing side. But like you see today, the keeper has to make one good save, and then that almost wins him the game there enough. So it goes either way. But it's been all right. But I would rather be in the next round of the Vars and had 3 points tonight. So. I would have taken them over those performances and had to do nothing really. I would have been happy with that, but yeah. Okay. I can only do what I've got to do, haven't I?
Yeah, and I'd imagine the mood in the dressing room is pretty low at the moment, but got another opportunity to put things right. Hopefully on Saturday against Leatherhead. Think it's a bit of resolve to try and put things right.
Yeah, well, we played them, I think, at the start of the season at their place 1-3-0, but they've had a lot of changes recently. And I think they won their first game a couple of weeks back or so, and they've had a bit of an upturn of form. So when you get to this time of year, it's all hard. It's coming into Christmas, all the games are hard, everyone's after something. So we'd be looking to bounce back from it and probably thump them hopefully, and do some damage to them. But we got to turn up and. We've got to turn up and want it. We can't.
He just sort of seems struggling to find a bit of consistency. Obviously, couple of previous league games, thumping teams 6-1, and then Folkestone 5-0 straight after that.
Yeah.
So it just seems to be a bit of a problem with consistency at the moment.
Yeah, well, it's just once you find a rhythm, hopefully we'll carry on going and get some good results and climb up the table. But it is inconsistent. But everyone's trying. No one's like not trying on purpose. Like we're trying. Everyone trains hard. No one comes here and thinks, we're just gonna have a breeze today. We got probably one of the best front threes in the league, and so we just got to use that. We've got to give them more opportunities and see what happens.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck for Saturday, and not so good tonight, but let's hope for better on Saturday.